made a beat for YouTube in a minute. So we're gonna make a beat from beginning to end. We're gonna keep it simple because we're gonna track it out. We're gonna prepare it and package it for Fruity Loops. All right, that's how it's gonna go down. All right. I got a couple of programs in there. I got samples. I already know what I'm gonna do. Let's do it. Hi-hat. Let's do that. All right. Yo, we're gonna go for 4 bars. We're gonna make a 4-bar beat. I'm just gonna keep looping. All right, there you go. Hi-hats, just that simple. Remember, I just said we're gonna keep it simple. All right. Let's go to the sample. I got a sample. All right, I got a ton of samples in here. Got sample. I got tons of samples, man. All right, so here we go. We're gonna use that. I'm gonna hit it twice. And that's how it's gonna go down. That's it. That's the beat right there. All right, let's find some drums. I always play around with my drums once the sample starts rocking. But I'm gonna use these drums right here. See how dirty they sound? It got like a whole bunch of stuff in it. Yo, these are vinyl drums, Su-Preme vinyl drums, all right? Here we go. Yo, on here, right? I'm gonna, I always play my bass and snare drums together, but I gotta track it out. So right now, I'm just gonna go to the next track over and just hit a snare in. Then I'm gonna go back and delete the snare in the other track, all right? So let me just put the snare in. So then we're gonna go back to track 3. That was track 4. This is track 3. Track 3 got the bass and snare together. I usually make my beats like that. I'm just gonna delete that snare out. So I can have 2 tracks. See how I go. See, I got 2 tracks. I just separated, that's all. All right, so right now I want, what else do I need? I got a 808. I want that in there. All right. So we're gonna put that on track 2. All right, just to give it a little bit of deep bass. You probably can't hear it over the video, but yo, when you load this up in your drum machine, it's gonna thump. Okay, yo, check it out. I got another sample I want to add in here. This one. I got to add a ton of samples. I ain't going to do that. I'm going to do this. That's it right there. You know why I wanted that? So I could have something to mix to. Something to go over here, drop this, drop that in and out. different things like that, all right? So, yo, we're gonna put this, we're gonna unpackage it up, all right? So I might do something like that with it, you know what I'm saying? I might just record it right now, just to record it for the fun of it. Alright, so it's just simple like that. Alright, so yo, come on, y'all. Let's go over here. Let's go into the screen. Let's go look at that and see what I did. Alright. We see right here, we got 4 bars right here. Alright. We got basically we're gonna have 7 tracks when we get rid of it, when we send it out. Alright. So the hi-hat is on the first track. Let's just check it out, man. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what I did. All right, so that's the horn, 16 level. That's that last sample. It's in order. All right, we going backwards. That's the hi-hat. That's the 808. That's the bass drum. That's the snare drum. All right, that's the main sample. That's what I would call it. That's just a background noise. It's a guitar. So, yo, we got to go in here and we got to name all of the tracks, all right? So what I usually do is I name the track. Whatever sample is on that track, I just give it that name. I give it the name of the sample, all right? So how do I find my sample? I know which pad I hit. That was the pad. So it's hi-hat 1 CL. That's the name. I'm going to give it this name. Track 1 is going to be that name, okay? We all know how to name tracks, don't we? So I don't really have to show everything. So we're going to name the tracks. Then you hit enter. It's done. Close it. So you got your track name right there. Going to the next track. The next track was the 808. Hit it. Go to program, find it, we got it. Go back, give it a name. So now if you look, we have all of our tracks. Let's listen to it one more time. Snare drum is out. And you see the numbers, they match because the snare and bass drum belong together. I want you to check out this sample real quick. This MIDI sample. It's long. It's a long sample, and it's tuned. Now, when you transfer over to Fruity Loops, if you don't truncate your samples, you're gonna have to truncate them again. You're gonna have to cut them up and get them right. So I'm not gonna do the whole sample. I'm just making it a little bit shorter, all right? And then I'll shorten it a little bit more. But I'm just showing you that if you want to, save time, do all of your chopping right here in the MP, and then when you send it over to Fruity Loops or any other software, you won't have to do this, all right? Because it's done already. All right, so there you go. I'm just, you know, getting rid of the front and the end, the parts that I don't need, all right? Thanks to everybody that's been following me from way back in the days, from the Wu-Tang days, Sons of Man. Yo, it is what it is. Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody that's been supporting the movement and following, you know. Yo, volume 3. So got 1, 2, 3. That's it right there. Working on number 4. I gotta choose between Pro Tools and Reason. So it is what it is. Let me know which one you want me to do. Yo, if you're making beats on the go and you out in the street, you ain't in the house, boom, Su-Preme NPA. We still there. We still doing it. I got tons of free drum kits, samples, all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do. Yo, peace.